Hey, my friend Calvin here. Previously, we reviewed Rotman MBA and Harvard MBA programs, as well as HBS online courses. In today's video, we would like to talk about UBC, University of British Columbia Sauder School of Business full-time MBA program. To those who don't know me, I got a PhD from UBC a few years ago, and I'm very interested in business, technology, and education. I went to UBC, so I think I know how well UBC is, and my review might be valuable for you if you are considering Sauder School of Business. My YouTube channel is focused on personal and professional growth. That's why I review educational programs in my videos. If you're interested, you should subscribe to my channel. Let's get started without further ado. I'm going to review the program from many aspects, such as reputation, typical jobs after graduation, class profile, and costs, etc. Most people, if not everyone, care about the reputation of the school where they're trained and educated. It's also a big factor when it comes to career success, networking, and your reputation. According to QS Global MBA ranking, UBC Sauder ranks at 94th. There are 5 more Canadian MBA programs ranked higher than UBC Sauder's. They are U of T Rotman, McGill, Queen's Smith, Western Ontario's Ivy, and York's Schoolage. Financial Times even ranked the school after hundreds. So when it comes to ranking, the school is okay, if not great. You see, I'm relatively unbiased. I'm not selling my school to you. I'm reviewing it objectively. About notable alumni from Sauder's, there are many. Robert H.D., a Canadian businessman, philanthropist, founder and chairman of Prospero, a real estate firm in Vancouver. William Sauder, the chairman of Sauder Industries Limited and International Forest Products. After receiving $20 million donation, the school was renamed after him. Jim Pattison, a Canadian business magnate, investor, and philanthropist, whose net worth was $5.7 billion as of 2018. Brandon C. Lowy, a Canadian accountant and businessman, the president and CEO of H.Y. Lowy and London Drugs Limited. Nolan Watson, a businessman, humanitarian, and philanthropist, was the youngest CFO of a New York Stock Exchange listed company, and he is known for his assistance in developing the silver streaming business model and raising $1 billion in debt and equity to fund Silver Wheaton's growth, where he worked into the largest streaming company in the world. And most recently, Brian Wong, a Canadian internet entrepreneur, co-founder of Keep, a mobile app rewards platform that lets brands and companies give rewards for in-game achievements. You probably have never heard about any of them. That's probably because they are not always under the spotlight, like Bill Gates and Kim Kardashian, and probably because you don't read business articles and news very often. The reason I'd like to talk about notable alumni first is because where these notable alumni are in terms of career achievements, what their careers are, and how successful they are, indirectly tell you where you will be if you go to the school. Number 2, let's look at the typical jobs after graduation, because you probably want to know what kind of job out there waiting for you after graduation. Let's look at Sauder Talent Report 2020, which present class of 2018 career outcomes. I was expecting more recent information, but this is what we can find. It says that class of 2018 earned an average salary of $82,800, which is obviously a lot lower than Rotman MBA, which I believe is around $99,400. You can find them in my previous videos, which I shared in the description below. These statistics are very brief and I'm surprised, but this is what we can find. The typical employers are Deloitte, General Electric, RBC, SAP, P&G, Thales, and Labatt. The typical job titles are Data Strategist, Demand Planner, Operation Manager, Product Marketing Manager, VP Business Development. It looks like we can't get more information than just average salary regarding career statistics. I wish they had presented more. They could have included medium salary, which I'm afraid is even lower. I really hope that Sauder School had presented more in terms of career statistics. It looks like they were calling their full-time MBA as full-time MBA until class of 2020. From then, it looks like they started calling it professional MBA. The typical employers of the professional MBA classes are Amazon, Ballard, BC Children's Hospital, BMO, Cardinal Health, CN Expedia, KPMG, Nasdaq, Purdy's Chocolatier, and RBC. Number 3, class profile. Sauder School of Business full-time MBA classes are not very large Class of 2018 had 99 candidates, class of 2019 had 97 candidates. Together, 39% female, average age was 29 with 5 years of work experience. 78% speaks 2 or more languages, which I don't know why is more important than GPA and GMAT scores, which they don't present. Normally, business school presents their GPAs, GMAT scores, including averages, medians, and 80% ranges. I'm actually a little bit upset. Their typical pre-MBA work is financial services, natural resources, engineering, manufacturing and construction, computer services, etc. They said that they have part-time MBA and didn't mention they have professional MBA, which they don't say on their website is same or different from their part-time MBA. I'm more upset now. They said that their professional MBA for 2020 to 2021 had 87 candidates, with an age range of 23 to 48, and with 6 years of average work experience. Again, they don't present GPAs and GMAT scores. Unless you work in an area where multi-language is a huge advantage, showing what percentage of the candidates speaks 2 or more language is not important. No more important than GPA and GMAT score to a potential applicant. If I'm a potential applicant, the easiest way to know how smart my classmates are, at least on exams, is to see how well they did on their GMAT and GRE and other kind of standard tests. And even GPA is not enough because some schools are stricter about GPA whereas others are looser. Another thing that should have been shown is statistics about career after graduation, such as median salaries, bonuses, and their ranges, etc. It should not just be an average, which is often misleading. Anyway, their professional MBA's typical pre-MBA experience are technology, healthcare, financial services, professional services. Actually, I don't quite understand this category. Aren't financial services and healthcare professional services? I'm confused. Education, manufacturing, and construction. I think they should update and upgrade their websites. Now let's look at the cost of going to Southern School of Business for an MBA. As a full-time 16-month program starts in August. The program fee is about $50,000 for Canadian students and $85,000 for international students. Of course, we should include the living expenses as well, which I'm guessing would be about $20,000 to $25,000 Canadian dollars. So in total, it would be about $75,000 for Canadians and $110,000 for internationals. And please note that this does not include the opportunity cost, which would vary depending on what you would do if you don't go to Sauder for the 2-year. The program is obviously cheaper than Rodman MBA and much cheaper than Howard MBA program, which we reviewed in our early videos. You can find them in the description below. I don't see they highlighted scholarships and bursaries, so I'm guessing there aren't many financial assistance. Of course, you can do a period of internships, which pays you about $3,000 to $6,000 a month from June to August after first year. I would cover this much for today. I think you got the idea. UBC is great, not only in Canada, but also in the world. But when it comes to business school education, UBC Sauder seems is a little bit off from expectations, at least from mine. Average salary after graduation is low, GPA and GMAT score aren't there on their website. Without this, I just don't know what I'm investing in as a prospective student. So I would say be careful if you're thinking about Sauder Business School. I know I'm from BBC and I may look like too harsh and even criticizing too much. But I don't want to be look biased and selling my school to you just because I graduated from it. It's just the Sauder School of Business is not holding up as great as UBC. Alright, I hope you have learned enough about the school and I hope it's helpful for you to make your educational and career decisions. If you enjoyed and liked watching this video, you should subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to destroy the like button below. As always, I'll see you next time.